You know, guys, a lot of times in life, whenever you're going through the struggle, it can feel overwhelming, man. And if you're a man, for sure, it can feel downright humiliating that you have to go through this struggle. Maybe that you have to ask somebody for help, or ask a friend to borrow money, or struggle to pay your bills, or be late on paying bills, or whatever the case may be. When you're going through that struggle, it's embarrassing, right? So what I want you to remember is that there's so many successful people that you look up to that are successful that went through the struggle. As a matter of fact, all self-made people went through the struggle, right? Most of them became bankrupt. Most of them had to sleep in their office. Most of them had to take shitty jobs. Most of them had to get loans from somebody. Most of them went through the struggle, right? Very few that don't. So if you're going through the struggle, just understand that either you're going to win or you're going to get a lesson from it, right? But you have to keep fighting to get on the other side. And don't let it put you down and make you feel worthless, because if you're going through the struggle, then that means you're trying. That means you're putting forth effort. That means you haven't gave up yet. That means you have goals. And that's exactly what it takes to get on the other side of this, man. I'm right here with you guys, man. I go through the struggle, and I think about people that I look up to, Sylvester Stallone, that before he made the Rocky movie, of with the struggle that he went through, Ryan Stewman, the struggle that he went through, going to prison, having to have shitty jobs and be humble, everything else coming from rock bottom. You could just think of so many people, man, so many athletes that came from nothing, so many movie stars that came from nothing, so many successful entrepreneurs that came from nothing. One of my favorite motivational speakers, Les Brown, he used to sleep in his office, and they're like, dude, what are you doing in here? And he kept grinding until he made it. So a lot of times in this social media society that we live in, people like to talk shit, and they don't like to show their struggle, and everybody just wants to show what it's like to be on the top. And we all think that either you go from the bottom to the top, and nobody wants to show the struggle. Nobody wants to talk about the struggle. But every motherfucker that made it, that appreciates their shit, that actually made it up here and has the money, they went through the struggle. You could hit most people that hit the lotto, they lose all their money because they didn't go through the struggle. So understand, the struggle is very necessary. Embrace it, fight against it, and get better every single day. And that struggle, it'll get easier for you, and you'll find different struggles in life. It won't always be monetary. It won't always have to do with money, but you're always going to be going through the struggle. So we constantly have to always be adapting. Understand that we always have to get better, and that we can't stop fighting, man. Struggle's part of life. So if you're going through the struggle, don't feel humiliated by it. Don't be embarrassed about it. Embrace it and keep grinding, baby.